Welcome to another guide from Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Last time we covered the Island of Eyes, and today we're tackling one of the main levels, the Dying, and there we'll also find the final attack for Maelle. Alright, just fly over there, friends, and don't forget to give a thumbs up. This is the large, dilapidated tower with the hot air balloons outside, and we're going to fly right in. Go through until you reach the checkpoint, and now we're going to collect everything again. There's a pretty well hidden Pictos here, and of course I'll show you where it is. So just fly over here and you'll end up on the platform over there. And here you just walk straight through and you'll see a magical rope. At first nothing spectacular, but once you get to the top, definitely destroy the rock here and use the magical rope again, because there's still something to collect up there. So fly up here, it's a pretty long rope. And when you reach the top here, I think there's even an enemy up here. You can quickly take care of him, then walk straight ahead, and at the back you'll find the first color of the Lumina. Of course, we'll pick that up, turn around, go back down and use the magical rope again. Yes, once we've reached the bottom, friends, we continue on, of course. We follow the main path and soon discover the next thing back here. For now, don't swing over to the left here, but keep going straight ahead. And in the back corner there's something nice to pick up, the next color of the Lumina. We'll grab that and get the grappling hook ready, because we're gonna need it more often now. But don't worry, friends, it won't be as bad as in that minigame. You don't have to do any crazy jumping around, so just keep going, jump over here, and you'll end up over there. And yeah, that thing over there, the hot air balloon, you can't get to it. I thought there might be something there. Well, just go through here. Take a sharp right around the corner here and you'll find the first Chroma right away. Then you can keep following the path and of course collect a bit more. Because as we go through here we can already see the rope, so just jump down here. There are a few more enemies down here. Quickly take care of them and grab the Pictos on the right side. It's actually pretty good. So make sure to grab that key, then we'll turn around and follow the main path again. I wanted to check up here once more because there's another Chroma. Of course we'll pick that up too. And from here we'll just keep going. We've now finished everything on the right side, so now we'll go to the left of the rope and follow the path here. There's nothing interesting back here, I checked again. Just keep going straight ahead. Down here there are a few enemies, I'll quickly take care of them and then we can continue here. Yeah, just stick all the way to the left here. There will be more enemies here. It's quite a long way to the next Zeppelin, or to the first Zeppelin. There will be more Zeppelins coming up, but it's nothing to worry about. Go all the way through here and don't forget, all the way in the back left, to collect the Lumina color and then use the Zeppelin. The enemies here don't drop anything, so if the enemies do drop something for you, it means you must have missed it earlier. So use the Zeppelin to get to the next checkpoint. Why do I keep saying Zeppelin anyway? They're actually hot air balloons. So just fly across here and then use the grappling hook again to get to the other side. Yeah, just follow this path here, friends. Go all the way through here. And yeah, it's a pretty open area, but there's really not that much to collect. Everything that is lying around here we have picked up at some point. First head up here and then go to the right. So go through on the right side here and you'll already see the next Pictos. Don't use the rope, you don't need it. There's nothing down there. Instead, first turn around and go to the back left corner. There's some Chroma hidden there. The rope is just there so that if you fall down you can get back up. So jump elegantly across the beams here and then go to the left. Of course I edited the video, guys, cheated a little bit. I didn't make it on the first try either, but it's not that hard. So this is also the only jumping section here, right? And then we can grab the Pictos in, but we already have it, so the Pictos gets converted into Chroma. And we get a bit more Chroma for it. Yeah, use the rope, go up here. If you didn't have the Pictos yet, then you must have missed something earlier. Well, it's not a big deal, this Pictos isn't that important anyway, but definitely just keep going. Follow the main path here, even though it's huge, there's nothing here for now. First, keep following the main path here until you reach the hot air balloon. And there you can find even more on the left side. But for now, just go up to the hot air balloon and don't use it yet for ID. Instead, when you're standing in front of it, head off to the left here first. It's pretty easy to miss. You can actually climb up here and you'll end up in a small side areas that basically leads you back in to the start of this section. So just go through here, and at first it was hard for me to see where to go at all, but up there's a grappling hook spot. Of course we'll use that and end up over here. Yeah, we can take care of the enemies here quickly, of course. But as I said, the enemies here don't really give you anything, except a bit of money and of course experience points, but yeah, nothing special. If there is something special, I'll definitely show it to you. Back here in the right corner there's some Chroma. Pick that up and then we'll continue along the main path and soon encounter another faded person up ahead. You can go ahead and talk to him, but most of the time, as you probably know by now, the dialogues are meaningless and you don't really get anything out of them, so just talk to him once and then move on. If we go through here on the right, we can follow the path and continue on further. Here, just keep going straight ahead. Here we can use the grappling hook again, and that will bring us to the upper area of this section. On the left there's a gap you can crawl through, but don't go that way yet, friends. First, keep going straight ahead and take out the enemies in the back here, because you can still pick something up here, and if you go through the gap you might fall down, and we don't want that. So first grab the counter charge here, which is really good, because the attacks are now really powerful and you always need to have the gauge full for that. Then run back and crawl through this small hole here, and now you can grab the Pictos here as well. But it's important that you get this last one, because once we jump down here we can't get back up and would have to go all the way around again. And of course we don't want that, so grab the Pictos here, use a charged attack. And now you have all the Pictos that increase your charges. These are of course pretty useful, especially in the end game. Then just jump down from here and you'll be back at the start of this section. Now just make your way all the way through again, friends, until you reach the hot air balloon. So go the entire way to the hot air balloon. I'll just skip ahead here quickly until you're up here and at the hot air balloon. Once you've reached the balloon, of course, use it to get to the next floor. So here you'll arrive at the checkpoint for Expedition 61. And now we'll continue on here, and on the left side you can immediately see a rope. But first we'll go to the right back into the corner, because there's another Lumina color there. And now we'll use the rope here in the left corner. So here it's a bit hard to see, but there's another rope, and here we can fight the Mime. Of course we want to defeat him to get another stylish baguette hairstyle. Well, the French just love their baguette, but that's perfectly fine, they do it well. So turn around here once we've collected everything, grab the Lumina color here, and then use the rope to climb back up. And now we move on, friends. There's also a Pictos here, which is pretty well hidden or hard to get, but I'll show you in a moment how to do it. It actually doesn't work here on this level. Well, I'll show you everything in a moment. Just keep walking straight ahead. You'll see a big axe here. And now take a look down here. There are several spots where you can fall down, but it's best to drop down at the back by the axe, and then you'll come right to the Chroma. You can already see it glowing there. Go over there and grab it, and then take out the guys who are guarding the color of the Lumina. So just turn around here again and take care of the 3 guys. They're guarding the color. Grab the color of the Lumina here and then just keep going straight ahead from here. You can already see the next Petank over there, and of course we want to send it to its nest. So it's best to attack from the left here, go through here, and then we can send it over this way. Then head right again and just follow this path. And now it actually gets pretty easy. Just make sure it doesn't run away now. If it starts wobbling like that, then it always wants to run off in some direction. You have to be a bit careful there, but otherwise it should go into its nest pretty easily now. And of course we can defeat it. you get the usual stuff again. So repainting the Chroma catalyst and a bit of Lumina color, and of course we'll take all of that with us. And up there is this object that we can't get right now, friends. You can't get it right now. Don't waste your time here. First, go to the back right corner. I also spent half an hour looking for this mysterious item. You can't get this Pictos here right now. You have to move on to get it, and we'll get it later. But first, go into the manor here and grab the next music album. And, well, it was a diary. That's right. The diary is still lying here. I remembered that wrong. Usually there are always music albums in the manor. But of course, we'll take the next diary here, and that's the Diary of Unknown. Yes, so we already have a lot of diaries, not all of them yet, but of course we'll get the rest. Leave the manor again, friends. And when you come back out, the enemies will have respawned. I always find that a bit unfair, but oh well, it's not that bad. We've finished everything down here. That's why we always do the manor last. And then we can fly back up here. And as I said, the one Pictos you can see from here, the one lying over there on the left. You don't need to worry about that one, friends. You can only get that one later. Over there where the rope is, you can only go there later. So don't waste any time here. I myself spent at least half an hour, 45 minutes searching. And yeah, you just can't get there, but you'll be able to reach it later if you just keep going. So don't waste your time. That's why you're watching the guides here on the channel, because you want to get everything done quickly, of course. Then you really can't get over there right now, even if it looks like you might think, huh? How do you get up there? That's exactly how I felt too, but yeah, you just can't get there, guys. So let's keep going on with the program, straight ahead. And yeah, there are a few more enemies here, but not much else happens. Just take them out quickly. And then you can use the grappling hook to swing across. And yeah, then you'll head straight into the next section. And there are a few cutscenes here. Just keep going straight ahead. Myths, guys. There's also a Chroma back here. I'll quickly show you that as well. So just fly through here. And then go left around the corner. There's nothing here. I double checked everything just to be sure. But follow this path, and then you can find another Chroma back here in the corner. Just fly straight through for now, and you'll run into this weird guy here, and he's actually pretty cool. But back here, after you keep going and have watched the cutscenes and everything, you can collect another Chroma back here on the left before you use the hot air balloon. Yeah, and then we'll use the hot air balloon to get to the next level. And as I said, the Pictos we left behind can only be collected later. So go ahead and use the balloon, and once you find yourself here in this foggy, mist-covered area, we can just head straight through. And yeah, friends, we'll simply fly along here for a bit, and then come around the corner to the right, directly to the very next item that we can collect, which is called the Pictos Protective Paint, which is actually pretty good and quite useful. Then turn around, and now you'll enter a really large area here. There are a few things to collect here, which I'll show you now. It's best to fly to the left here at first, because the main path is on the right, so of course we'll follow the side path first. Just keep to the left the whole time here, and you'll automatically end up at a platform in the back. Here on the left you can already collect the Lumina paint as sprays, and then use the rope here. Now you'll come down to the lower area where there's a merchant, and of course you can challenge him and buy all sorts of nice things from him. And that's exactly what we're going to do. He still has some expensive Pictos here, and remember, money is getting tighter and tighter now, friends. We're really going to have a bit of money trouble later on, but of course we'll sort all that out eventually. Buy every Pictos you're missing. Of course, challenge the merchant once, and you can also buy a new weapon here, which will naturally pick up as well. Just like that, we've spent another 200,000, and money really disappears quickly here in the endgame. Well, we need these things though, so we'll just breeze through here and grab the hot air balloon or to fly to the next level. And now we're basically coming back, friends, to the section from earlier, and we can also grab the Pictos here. Because now that we've arrived here, we're back in the same area, but this time a bit higher up. And now you can easily get the Pictos here. Just fly over here, it's that simple. And once you've arrived over here, you'll see a rope. to the left, and of course that's where we want to go. So use your grappling hook again here, and now we're exactly on the platform that we could already see from a distance, and we can collect the Pictos here. That's exactly the rope, and it's the only way to get there. Yeah, pretty tricky from the developers. A bit sadistic, honestly, but alright. Let's take the rope here and fly back up. We get the healing boost Pictos here, and now you can just head back, friends. There's nothing else great to collect here now. We'll just fly back now to get to the next section. After using the balloon, we're back up front and can use the magic rope here again to get up. Use it once and you'll be back on top. And of course we'll grab a few more things here. So once you've slid up here, head left into the corner first. And now just keep following the path to the left and continue on. Go past this little hut here, keep sticking to the left, and then you'll already see the next Chroma and also a magic rope, which we'll of course use right away. Head over there while I use the rope, and then we can continue. So climb up the rope here, and once we've reached the top we can grab a few more things, namely climb up the next rope again. But up here, as far as I know, there's also Lumina paint and Chroma. So first head left into the corner when you reach the second floor and use the Lumina paint. Then head over here and use the grappling hook again. And then we can also grab the Chroma, which we could already see from below. Yeah, and then just let yourself drop down and continue to the left along the lanterns. So just drop down here, then take a sharp left around the corner and keep following these lanterns. And yes, friends, then we'll reach the next area. Now we're going to follow the main thread here. Up ahead there's another journal, but for now we've already taken care of everything here. So just fly straight through and you'll automatically reach the next journal. Expedition 61, Journal of Expedition 61 collected, and then we fly with the balloon and arrive at the next checkpoint. And once we've arrived there, we just continue on. We fly straight through here, of course, using our grappling hook. Now on the left side here, so first go left when there's a hidden enemy to find, and then later we'll head to the right. So this path is basically the main route, but of course we'll first take the side path to the left, grab the Chroma sharply around the corner on the left, use the grappling hook to get back across, and then take down the next boss here. This one is a bit tougher, but you should be able to handle it easily. A few moves with Verso or Maelle and it really shouldn't be a problem. Fly over here and take out the enemy. He actually has something nice for you. He gives you a weapon upgrade to level 21, which is pretty great because it's a good weapon. And of course we'll take that with us. So fly back over here and now follow the main path, friends. And you'll automatically reach the boss fight for this arena. Of course I don't want to spoil anything for you, as I never have. So fly over there and just go straight along the main path. You can see that cave up there. That's where we need to get to now. So no problem. Fly through here and you'll get a cat. Once you've defeated the enemy, you'll also get a nice new hairstyle and a new weapon for Maelle right away. So all in all, pretty cool. And of course you can go ahead and try out the new hairstyle right away. It looks pretty good. And we're almost done with the guide now, friends. Just go ahead and exit the level for now. What's important is that you head to the camp now, and here you'll get the maximum level and of course the Maelle trophy. And with that we've already taken care of this as well. Now we'll continue in the next guide, friends, and you should definitely use the attack you get here for Maelle at least once, so you can get another trophy. But all of that will be in the next guide. Take care, adios, and ciao ciao.